Okay, I want to do one more of these. Now, it's interesting what came out so far. So far, I had the arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. So let's see what the cards are going to bring us on this. The first card that came out was when you are feeling embattled. Okay, so that goes well together. You know, when you feel like you're in the midst of a battle, and this card is interesting, the battle. We have guys that looks like a warrior. We have, you know, all different sorts of people here. People of color. We've got all different color here. We've got all sorts of different aspects of life. You know, the working guy with the muscles. We have more over here, somebody more the feeling of the intellectual, more of the nobleman. You know, you have every sort and variety feeling embattled. And the next card that came out was again, when you're feeling you need to defend yourself. Okay. When you're feeling you need to defend yourself. We'll put one more than I wanted to do. Oh, yeah. When you feel like you really need your armor. Are you feeling you need some armor there to carry a big club? Do you need to feel like you're carrying a big club? Now, I wanted to get the other cards out because this is feeling more of a Native American. And so I want to pull out these other cards and just see what it brings us under this surrounding yourself with protective energy. So far, we've gotten just the feeling of needing to be protective. We've got a feeling embattled. Defending yourself, needing to have the armor, you know. So let's see what else we get with that. That's kind of funny. Let's see what else we have with this. Surround yourself with protective energy. So what does that consist of? Next card out is Dancer of Life. You know, in the midst of life, you're going to face these types of challenges for sure. These are some of the things that go with life. Nobody gets out of that feeling of being embattled, feeling of being, you know, having to defend yourself, feeling like you wish you had some armor. But is that the best method? Is that the best way forward? So let's look and see what else we get on this. Surround yourself with protective energy. See what the rest of the message is on this. Okay. So next we have the Eagle Matriarch. Okay. The Eagle Matriarch is knowing that wisdom. If you have that inner wisdom, okay, and usually the feminine in this is, again, for me, it's the opposite than what they usually taught. Usually they say that Shakti is the, you know, externalized things. But in this deck, it's the opposite. That these are the internalized, okay? So this is that internalization of truth. And you see, she's wrapped in truth. She's holding that arrow. She is contemplating it. She's away from the village, getting that information. Okay, with the eagle above her, flying free. Okay. Okay. And there are so many things, again, with this that you can choose. 7 of Bears. This is, again, going into that emotionality, challenging those illusions, challenging the dramas, and seeing everything that you can pull from that stream. So many things are going by. So much is happening with that. So it's, again, looking into that, looking deeper to get more knowledge. Okay. Buffalo dancer. Okay. This is starting to make your way, learning how to make your way in society. Okay. What is the best way to make your way in society? Okay. It's taking a strong stance on that. Shaman's drum. Okay. If you enter into this beat of the drum, again, you can see the shaman's drum. It's helping to guide this one. It's in a meditative state. You can see that he is looking into these things. Shaman's drum, connecting again on a connection level. Okay. So in this case, this would be more like connecting so that he can learn about that secure inner knowledge, securing that, challenging the belief systems, challenging, looking at all these things that are going by. Do you really need protection from it or not? Feeling like you need, this is the path. In understanding and looking, challenging your illusions, your belief systems. Okay? That takes being willing to sit there and meditate and connect so that you can gain that inner truth. Once you have that inner truth, then you can begin to challenge the external world. Okay, let's see what else we have. The sacred hoop. Karma, and what goes around comes around. Okay, understanding that you don't always have to be the one that takes action, that there is karma. Things will get sorted out by the universe. Sometimes, the universe does a much better job of sorting it out than you ever could. Okay, let the universe handle it. Sometimes you need to let the universe handle it. Yeah, dancer of reconciliation. Come to the reconciliation of knowing that when you are feeling embattled, that you're in a strifeful situation, that you're feeling like sometimes you have to defend yourself, and that you need some armor somewhere. Understand this is part of life. Everyone is going to have to face that at some time or other. Understand that there is karma. Things will rectify. So be reconciled to that. Do the journey. Okay? Connect with the higher elements. Be willing to spend the time to go within, whether it affects you by drumming, puts you into that state, music, whatever it is, that contemplative meditation that I was giving out, to confront your illusions, okay, to look at the various things, all the things and choices that you have along the way, to gain that inner knowledge, that strength, okay, straight arrow, just absolute knowledge, okay, that's gained when you are away from the village and you have taken the time to contemplate things. Then you know how to take action in the world, okay, and you can go forward, and that's how you surround yourself with protective energy, okay. We're always protected in one way or another, because what is at the center of your being is that ultimate life force of God, okay? That absolute life force of God. And so when you know that the inner truth, greater is he that's within you than he that is within the world. Remember that Bible verse? It's what it talks about. Okay? When you know that, when you know at the center of your being is that God force, what illusion, what shadow can come against that in the end? And then you can be like the satisfied bear. Your emotions will be satisfied. Okay? And you won't have to take on this feeling of needing protection. Okay? Because you will have that within yourself, that knowledge. And knowledge, when you have that full knowledge on how that works, then you can rest. You can rest in that. You don't have to be, again, fighting this fight. Okay. So I'm going to leave this here. And this is what I keep telling people, just give these things time. As far as it comes with the politics and Trump, it's being worked on. The universe has got a hand, and it will unveil the things that need to be unveiled in the timing it needs to happen. Okay? So don't think that the universe has turned a blind eye to this. Okay? It hasn't, and he can only get away with it for so long. He is really, really digging a hole for himself. He's really digging a hole that he will not be able to escape from for lifetimes. I mean, don't forget, when one comes into the next life, it's not that you are the same person. You're not the same person. That's not the way reincarnation works. Okay? You come in with tendencies. And then depending on the form that you get the next time, the life experiences that are happening, you may develop a whole different personality than you had the life before. So don't think you're going to come in with the same personality, the same ideations and stuff. This can change as one continues forward in their evolutionary cycles of reincarnation. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great Saturday. Namaste and aho, everyone.